Most people scroll to escape life. The Stoics trained to conquer it. Epictetus didn't say, find motivation. He said, train your character. Your hobbies are not just for fun. They are silent teachers shaping who you become. Today, I'll share 10 hobbies aligned with Stoic philosophy. If you pick just one, your discipline, clarity, and inner strength will never be the same. This isn't about finding pleasure. This is about gaining power over yourself. Let's begin. First up, daily journaling. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet his greatest weapon was a journal. Writing daily trains self-awareness, which is the foundation of Stoicism. Every night, ask yourself, what did I do well? Where did I lose control? What can I improve tomorrow? This simple hobby builds emotional discipline, clear thinking, and accountability to yourself. If you don't examine your life, you're just living on autopilot. A Stoic never does that. Next, physical training. The Stoics believe that a weak body creates a weak mind. Exercise isn't about how you look. It's about voluntary hardship. Think about those cold mornings, the heavy weights, the long runs. You're teaching your mind one crucial lesson. I do hard things, even when I don't feel like it. That skill transfers to everything: your career, your relationships, your entire life. Your body becomes a training ground for discipline. The third hobby is silent walking. No phone, no music, just you and your steps. Seneca called this clearing the mind. When you're in silence, your thoughts start to rise to the surface. Most people run from them, but a Stoic observes them without judgment. This practice builds emotional control, presence, and the space for strategic thinking. You don't need immediate answers, you just need the space to find them. Number 4, reading Stoic texts daily. I'm not talking about scrolling through motivational quotes. I mean reading the real texts from Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. Read slowly. Focus on one paragraph, one idea at a time. Then ask yourself, how could this change my behavior today? Wisdom that isn't used is useless. Stoicism is a philosophy meant to be applied. The fifth hobby is voluntary discomfort. This could be taking cold showers, eating simple meals, or even occasionally sleeping on the floor. Why do this? To remind yourself, I don't need comfort to survive. When real hardship comes, and it will, you won't panic. Comfort weakens you, but chosen discomfort strengthens you from the inside out. Number 6 is skill mastery. Pick one skill: writing, coding, a martial art, playing an instrument. Commit to it for years, not just weeks. The Stoics valued craftsmanship, the joy of improvement without ego. This hobby teaches patience, focus, and a sense of pride without arrogance. Mastery both humbles and sharpens you. 7th on the list is teaching others. Share what you're learning, whether it's online, in person, or even just with one friend. As Seneca said, while we teach, we learn. Teaching forces you to find clarity, and it exposes the gaps in your own understanding. True Stoics don't hoard wisdom. They share it. The 8th hobby is minimalism. This isn't just an aesthetic. It's a tool for mental freedom. Reduce your possessions, your commitments, and the noise in your life. For everything you own or do, ask, does this serve my character, or does it distract from it? Less stuff means less stress and more control. A Stoic owns things but is owned by nothing. 9th is controlled solitude. This isn't about being lonely. It's about choosing to be alone without stimulation. This practice builds self-trust, emotional independence, and a deep inner calm. If you fear being alone, you'll always depend on others for validation. The Stoics trained to be complete within themselves. Finally, number 10, evening negative visualization. Once a day, take a moment to imagine losing your status, your comforts, even the people you care about. The point isn't to be pessimistic, but to be prepared. This practice builds gratitude for what you have, reduces your fear of the future, and strengthens your resilience. What you accept mentally cannot destroy you emotionally. So here's the challenge: don't try all 10 at once, just pick one. Practice it daily for the next 30 days. Stoicism isn't just about knowledge. It's about training. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Choose your hobby, train your character, and become unshakable. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more. How do you spend your free time? Most people think hobbies are just for fun, little activities to pass the hours. But the ancient Stoics saw it differently. They believed that how you spend your free time determines who you become. Your job might pay the bills, but it's your hobbies that truly shape your character and your destiny. If your free time is spent on weak activities, your future will likely be weak too. A Stoic chooses hobbies that train restraint, build patience, and strengthen reason. Let us dive into how these specific types of hobbies can actually reprogram your mind for a stronger life. First, let's talk about the process over results. Modern culture is obsessed with outcomes. How many followers you have, how much money you make, the recognition you get. But the Stoics focused on the process. When you journal, don't try to sound intelligent. When you exercise, don't aim to impress anyone. When you learn a new skill, don't rush to master it. Just ask yourself one simple question at the end of the day. Did I show up with discipline today? True victory is found in consistency. Everything else is just noise. Next, a crucial rule. Do it without applause. So many people quit their hobbies because nobody seems to notice or care. But the Stoics trained themselves in invisibility. As the philosopher Epictetus warned, if you seek approval, you give others control over you. So practice your hobby when no one is watching, when no one is praising you, and when no one is paying you. This is how you build true inner authority. You stop performing for an audience and you start becoming the person you want to be. Now, let's be honest. Some activities just make you weaker. The Stoics would have rejected what we might call anti-hobbies. Think endless social media scrolling, gambling, or constant, mindless entertainment. It's not because these things are inherently evil, but because they strip you of your self-command. They make you reactive, not proactive. Ask yourself a simple question. Does this activity make me calmer, or does it make me more restless? True Stoicism is about subtraction before addition. Remove what weakens you before you add what strengthens you. This brings us to boredom. Modern life teaches us to fear boredom. The moment we feel it, we grab our phones for a quick hit of stimulation. But the Stoics used boredom as a tool. Boredom isn't emptiness. It's your mind demanding a distraction. When you learn to resist that demand and simply sit with the feeling, something incredible happens. Your creativity awakens. Your ability to focus sharpens. Your frantic desires begin to weaken. Don't escape boredom. Sit with it. This is where real mental toughness is forged. Think of your hobbies as a form of emotional armor. Life is going to be tough. It will disrespect you, it will disappoint you, and it will delay your plans. That's a guarantee. But Stoic hobbies create a shield. When you train your mind and body daily, you don't overreact to setbacks. You don't beg for validation from others. You don't collapse under pressure. Your hobby becomes a refuge, not an escape from reality, but a fortress you build within it. And this is where the real transformation happens, the identity shift. You stop saying things like, I'm trying to journal, or I'm trying to exercise. You start saying, this is who I am. I am someone who journals. I am someone who trains. I am someone who practices restraint. Your identity always follows your actions. Do the habit long enough, and your personality will change to match. You become what you consistently do. Think of it this way. One hobby, one virtue. Each Stoic hobby is a training ground for a specific virtue. Journaling trains wisdom. Exercise builds courage. Practicing minimalism develops temperance and self-control. Choosing solitude cultivates independence. The Stoics didn't chase happiness directly. They chased virtue. And they found that happiness followed automatically as a byproduct of a virtuous life. But here's a crucial warning. Don't let this turn into ego. Stoicism is not about feeling superior, being cold, or suppressing your emotions. It's about quiet strength. If your new discipline makes you arrogant or judgmental of others, you've completely missed the point. A true Stoic is calm, grounded, and completely unimpressed with themselves. They are powerful, but they are invisible. So before this video ends, I want you to make a private commitment to yourself. Choose one discipline, just one, and practice it daily. Do it not for attention, not for external motivation, but for the mastery of yourself. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one. Your hobby is your training ground. Choose it wisely. Thanks for watching.